A Bexar County Sheriff's deputy indicted for shooting and killing a man while on duty, only to have prosecutors dismiss the case 4 days later. Now, in an exclusive interview, Deputy Brandon Moran sat down with our Dylan Collier to discuss those days, what they were like for him and his family, as a growing number of people heaped criticism on the district attorney for how the situation was handled.
I got the news while I was processing somebody that we just arrested.
Deputy Brandon Moran was in disbelief last week when he learned at work he'd been the first peace officer in a generation to be indicted in Bexar County for shooting and killing someone while on duty.
I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, this is probably one of the worst weeks that I've ever had to go through, stress-wise.
Moran, in March 2020, was called to a mobile home in Elmendorf for a domestic disturbance, then fired his service weapon, killing suspect Jesus Garcia. A grand jury last week indicted Moran for recklessly causing Garcia's death. But before the work week had even ended, Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez dropped the charge, claiming in a written statement, Texas law allows police to use lethal force to stop an aggravated kidnapping. Moran discovered Garcia in possession of a potentially lethal weapon, a screwdriver, while also pinning his wife on the ground and refusing to let her go. Quote, "We would have to disprove that this defense applied beyond a reasonable doubt. We do not believe we can do that," end quote.
So how did Deputy Moran go from being indicted on a Monday to cleared of criminal charges by that Friday? His attorney, Nico LaHood, has two theories on that matter.
Both of them are not good, either gross incompetence or political posturing.
DA Gonzalez was not made available for an interview on the indictment turned quick dismissal, as questions about his administration's inner workings and criticism of him mount from multiple sides.
Yeah, this was kind of a Lone Ranger moment. Nobody was involved or collaborated with.
Ananda Thomas, executive director of the Public Safety Reform Group Act 4SA, says the indictment was a step forward, even if it was a small one.
I think that that's something that we need to hang on to give us a little bit of hope and encouragement. But it's also made it clear that the next step is to make sure we have a strong district attorney that can prosecute these cases to at least give the family their day in court.
For the defenders, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
A wrongful death lawsuit filed against Deputy Moran and Bexar County is still pending. Moran said he plans to return to duty in the next few days.